series on Linux via the restart program route. So today I want to handle software management. It's quite a handful, so quickly I think I have my .pem file downloaded. Yes, great. So I'm just going to go to show and then get my public IP with which I'll SSH. So as the routine goes, I'll modify the permission, and sorry, labs user had double E. So this time around, hope I got it right. I get it right. Labs user dot pem. I got it. Then you SSH -I labs user dot pem ec2 user, and then I got it right. Oh no. Sorry. Let me copy this well. Copy. So SSH-I labs user dot pem ec2 user at, hope this works. Hopefully this will work. Yes. Great. So we are in pwd ec2 user home. Yes. So we are in. The first thing we want to do is that we want to update the Linux machine using the package manager, and then roll back or downgrade a previously updated package to the package manager, and then install WCLI, right? So the first thing, let's see, the first thing is to update. So we have to be sure that we are in company A. So let's ls. Okay, so we cd into company A, and when we ls, we should see a couple of things here, right? Yes, but what we want to do is to query the repo for available update. So we want to do sudo yum check update. So sudo yum is a package manager for, is it Red Hat Linux, and then there's apt for Ubuntu, I think. You can cross check. Sudo yum check update. So check update -update. Got it right? Let me see if I got it right. Yes, I got it right. So yes, I got it right. Sudo yum. Yes. So when you do this command, sudo yum check update, should it work? Okay, you are possibly going to be asked, like the way when I was signing in and I'll ask for a yes. Okay, so if you don't want that, you can just add a dash y, so that when it gets there, it will not ask you again, you know. So let's check and see if there's a possible, if I got everything right. So loaded plugins, extra suggestions, land packs, priorities, update month. So just a 3.6K for Amazon 2 core as an update. So if you want to update it, sudo yum update -- security, that's the one to apply the security related updates. Okay, then after we'll update the packages in of itself. So sudo yum update, okay, -- security. Okay, let's see if it works. Loaded plugins, no package needed for security. Okay, so it tells us there's no package, so let's go ahead and then sudo yum yes as an upgrade. Let me verify upgrade to yes, upgrade, and then to update all the packages that you can have. So let's just enter and see. Oh, so there's actually no package mark for update. Is that so? Okay, then that's nice. So we can just go ahead and then we can install ATTPD, that's Apache web server, and then later view the history of the updates. So sudo yum -yes sudo yum install httpd, right, dash dash and this should install the Apache web server. Okay, that's fine. So yes, we are done pretty much. We are done installing the Apache web server. That's nice. So want to roll back this. Okay, want to roll back using the YAM history to list all what we have installed and updated. Want to roll back the most recent update. Okay, so maybe you've done an update and it caused an issue, so you want to roll back it. Okay, so we are sure we are in company A, right? So let's do sudo yam history list. So sudo yam as a package manager history, okay, list, right? And this should tell us, yes, so it tells us that we've done just one install, which is httpd. Okay, now it's important that we pay attention to the ID, which I think is 1. Okay, right, the ID number, which is 1, because we are going to be using it, right? So if we want to know the specific, okay, so we can do sudo yam history info to get more details about this one. So sudo yam history info, right, then we put this here as 1. Okay, that was the IP. So we want to get more information about that particular installation that was done. Okay, says what? Unexpected token, sudo yam history info 1. Yes, so maybe I got something wrong. Okay, so sudo yam history info 1. Yeah, so it's provided some bit of info, if you may, on the installation we did. So it tells us where is it? It tells us the history about the information, package altered, transaction performed, and a whole lot, right? So yeah, it just gives us detailed information about the installation that was done. So, and we can actually undo. The way you do that is that you can do the sudo yam dash yes history undo, then remember the ID number, which is 1, and when you press enter it should undo. Yes, so essentially it has removed the httpd we have done, right? So yes, it's done just that. Now I want to install AWS CLI on our Red Hat Linux. Okay, so we want to first verify if Python is installed. Let me clear my screen. So the way you do that, you have your Python Python 3, I think it's quite the latest. Then you have your version, and yes, we have Python 3.7.16 as the latest version. I mean the version installed, right? Great. And then we want to also try the package manager to see if the package manager is already installed. So there are a couple of package managers. As a package manager acts like a kind of like a Play Store or Apple Store. Okay, kind of. So it's where you buy the stuff and it helps you install your apps and stuff. So we have Chocolate. Okay, we have the Pip3, we have the Yam, we have the apt. So that's just by the way. So we want to see if Pip is also on this machine, and when we do, it tells us, yeah, Pip is on this machine. So the next thing we have to do is to copy this. So essentially, okay, in order to install the AWS CLI, download the installation file using the curl command. Okay, so the -o option specifies the file name that the downloaded package is written to. The option on the following example command write the downloaded file to the current directory with the local name AWS CLI. So let's ls and see. We have something by name AWS CLI. Nope. So essentially, when we copy this and paste, okay, it is downloading it from its link and writing it to a downloaded file in the current repo. So when we are done with this, we should be able to see this AWS CLI v2.zip in when we ls in the company A. So let's just paste this and press enter. Don't worry about this, you could get this online, so you are just downloading it from the link, and then when you press enter, the download is complete. When we do ls, we can now see we have AWS CLI v2, but we didn't have it initially here, right? So the next thing we have to do is to unzip it, okay, and you just use the word unzip, right? AWS CLI v2 dot zip, and press enter. Voila, everything is unzipped. Then we can let's ls and see. ls, okay, so pretty much it's been unzipped, and now we have AWS, okay, but previously we didn't have AWS, but now we have AWS. So let's just, I thought I could just scroll up to get that, I couldn't, so let's just focus on let me just clear my screen. Yes, and then when we ls, I can see we have AWS now, which was unzipped from this. So let's just cd to AWS and see what do we have. ls, okay, so we have install readme third party. So we want to let's cut what install means, because install is trying to add like a bash script. Is it okay? Is install a bash script? Yes, install is a bash script, so it begins with a shebang, okay, but it's not a bash script, it's an sh script, not a bash sh, right? If it's a bash, it's a bin bash, okay, because it's an sh, it's sh, right? So this is how it works. Quite lengthy, not in the purview of this tutorial, would have gone into it. So yeah, let's just clear my screen, and then let's just sudo run install. I think let's do, which one works? Let me do install.sh, right? Yeah, it's sh. The backup had sh, so it's been bash. Okay, okay, ls, not me trying to play around, sudo install. Okay, guys, don't mind me, I'm just playing around. Let me just go by what is in the tutorials, because I know this is how you run a bash script. Okay, yes, and this should work for us. You can now run what it says you can now run what. Okay, okay, guys, give me a minute. Okay, after running the program, by default the files are installed in user local bin AWS CLI. Okay, symbolic. Okay, and then to verify that the CLI is now working, I can do the AWS help. The help command should display the help info of the CLI. So let me do AWS help, right? Okay, so it means it's installed. So kill to quit. Oh, that's nice. Great. So CLI has been installed, and then I'm supposed to grab the credentials at the top here. Okay, Okay, and copy and paste the two keys into a text editor. In the next task, I'm going to use it. Okay, okay, sure. So you come to details, show, and then CLI show. Then I have to copy every single thing here, right? Is the default path. Okay, let me just copy. So copy and paste the following into AWS credentials. So I've copied that. So return to your terminal window and then enter AWS config. Let me see pwd. Where am I? Okay, let me see the out dash cd dash oh cd dash pwd. Okay, nice. Now I'll do AWS configure. You want to, so you can actually do this for when you're using Terraform. Yes, when you're using Terraform in your VS Code, you can do the AWS config to have the AWS CLI. Okay, so it says leave that blank. Okay, access key, enter, what's this? Access key ID, leave blank, secret key, leave blank. Okay, default region US West 2, US dash West dash 2. Okay, default output format JSON, right? Yes, and I think pretty much after the information is entered, the appropriate credential files are created automatically. Okay, so to open the credentials file, enter the command sudo nano. Okay, let me just say listen see. Still company A. So it says if I want to enter the credentials file, I should enter sudo nano AWS credentials. Okay, so let me do sudo nano this / dot AWS / credentials credentials, and when I press enter, yes, it has opened this for me, and I think I can type here. So it says I should paste what I saw there. Was this what I saw there? I think so. Let me copy. Okay, let me just clear. Hey, how do I clear? Yes, I want to delete because I'm not sure if that was it. Okay, sure. Sorry guys. Whoa, quite a handful. Oh, it's looping. Whoa. Please, don't do this to me. Okay, let me just quit. Control X, save modified buffer, no. Okay, let me try it again. Sudo nano AWS credentials. What's that? I got something wrong. Credentials. Okay, sudo nano / dot AWS / credential. Yes, so I want to do a clean sheet. Come here, details, show, and then copy, what do we have here? Show. Yes, then I copy everything here, right? I got that right? Yes, and copy and then paste everything here. Great. And then I can Control O to save, right? Control O to save, right? Control O to save, right? And then Control X to exit file. I got that right. Control C, Control O, then Control X, right? What's this? Control C, Control X, then yes, Control X, Control C, Control X, saved modified buffer answering no disregard settings. Okay, so I'm presuming this has been saved. Let me just do another sudo nano again, nano, to be sure if what I did worked. .aws/credentials, and okay, it worked. So I can just exit. Great, nice. So after doing this, I need to come to the console and then look out for EC2 and copy the ID for my EC2 instance. I think it's the command host. I got it right. So as it loads, let me go back. Yes, so I'll look for a running instance, command host, and copy the ID, right? And then I'll come and describe it here, and then pretty much that'll be it for today's lab. So let's hope this works quick. Dashboard, right? Okay, okay. Come to running instances. Stromiendo am proponiamo. Yes. Oh, pardoname. Great. So I can copy the instance IP from here, right? So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Great. Copy instance ID. Instance copy. Great. So when I come back to my terminal, okay, I want to describe the instance that I'm using. So I'm going to use this command, EC2 AWS describe instance attribute, instance ID, and that. So let's go AWS EC2 describe, right, dash instance. I think this works more with around CloudFormation. Okay, so infrastructure as code, attribute, I think there's a space, then dash dash, right? Then we have instance ID. Did I get it right? Let's just hope I got it right. Instance ID dash ID, instance ID dash ID, right? Then I can paste the ID here, right? Great. And then we'll have a space dash dash again for the attribute I want to describe. Oh my, instance type, right? I think this will work. If it doesn't work, voila. So it tells us that the instance ID is this, the instance type is T3 micro. So guys, thank you very much for your time. It's been quite interesting working around today's series on software uh, management. So we essentially updated our Linux machine. We checked for security update. We didn't have none. We installed HTTPD Apache web server. Then we uninstalled it. Then we installed the AWS CLI. Then we did the configuration with our security keys and all of those stuff. So